Hello everyone, Phantom here. Welcome to my Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail playthrough. If you want to see what I'm up to lately, you can find me on Twitch at the link in the description below. While you're down there, consider subscribing or liking. It helps me and my human more than you'd think. Enjoy the show. If Lamatia is returning to Earthenshire from the west, then she should have passed through here. Except Red Rock swears she didn't see her. In which case, it's entirely possible Lamatia never made it to the village at all. The only way to be certain is to ask the sentry stationed at the opposite entrance. Oh boy. Third promise? Mommy has been standing at this post with diligent eye watchings. He has seen no claimants pass this way. What of Tonawawata with brightly colored hair? Bobby knows something of this one. He hears tonflaps about a Pelu peddler in many fires who was attacked by a crazy hair bandit on the road. Bandit, you say? Thank you, you've been most helpful. My sister is clearly not here, though I wish it were otherwise. We must consider the possibility that the Tonawawatan messenger and the brigand described by the sentry are one and the same, and Lamatia is in very real danger. Come, let's hurry to many fires. I'd like a word with this peddler should they still be around. I'm gonna pause time for a second here. And do these. Yes, I know. How can I possibly do this when she's out there? Well, the time apparently doesn't move when we're not doing things, so... Because the twins have been exactly the same age and look for how many years now worth of content? Come on. Danger streets, danger streets. Vendevok's Twinklecrafter has gone missing. Vendevok asks all around the village, but some say he went to pay a visit to the Imperius, the giant's prey place. But prey place is a danger place, full of friend-munching fiends. You're a fighter, are you not? Will you swordland for Vendevok and save her dear Twinklecrafter from certain doom? Yes. Let's grab the other one. You are Naliel, you're not? She who has been strength-lending to Wiklamat. Could Movamuk ask that you strength-lend her in turn? Matter is this. Movamuk's craft hand is to retire after long years. He lip-lips that he intends to fancy-craft one last masterpiece before he does so. But for this he needs the hand-help of a strange face to the village. Antifrey is his name. He is always very murky-worded in his requests, so Movamuk is not sure what hand-help he needs. But if you could exchange templocks with him, she would be very, very happy feels. Yes, I'm Anfrey. Do I know? Wait, aren't you the friend of the third promise? The adventurer from across the water who was asking about the prop paths? Yep. See, Movamuk sent you. I only said I needed the help of a stranger to Earthenshire. Trust her to pick an honest-to-goodness hero. The task I have for you is but a trifling one, but it's very near and dear to my heart. I want you to find out all you can about Movamuk. There's nothing untoward about it, I assure you. I'm interested in what she is interested in, her hobbies, her likes and dislikes, what she holds dear, and so forth. But for certain reasons that I'll share with you later, she can't know this. We've been working together for decades now, but my pot patch is about to end. I find that I know next to nothing about her, but perhaps others who work closely with the Moblins might. He wants to make the special thing for her. Movamuk and Anfrey? Yes, I know the pair well. She's famously very protective of him, and sometimes even rejecting his patron's orders outright. It's not that she thinks him unequal to the task, you understand. Quite the opposite. She knows how exacting his standards are and how discontented he would be if his work failed to meet them. So anytime a patron attempts to have him lower his standards or design something differently to how he judges best, Milk will always leap to his defense. As for what she enjoys, well, her delight in Anfar's creations has not dulled at all in all the years they worked together. I should think she likes nothing more. Quick bit of business. They're all off on their journeys. I'm gonna go back to quests. What does Momo value most? Her potsworn, of course. Any Mabi who says otherwise is a fib speaker. She keeps the treasure he gave her heart side at all times, or so she once slipped to Tartanok. He has a flimsy thought what this treasure might be, but whatever it is, it's sure proof that the friend bond between them. Uplander wants to know what brain tickles Movamuk? That's an easy task. Movamuk never lip-flops about anything other than her potsworn. And for it. She says he is as good a tricksy crafter as he is a crafty trickster. Crafty tricker. Always playing crafty tricks. One day Anfar draws little arrows around the village, showing Potsworn how to leave Earthenshire without help hands eye-catching them. Many left-minded pot friends follow the arrows and leave for secret hiding place in the woods. Mombies are frightened feels over disappearing Potsworn. Potsworn all come back all glitter teeth, but help hands are steamiers. All except Mufamuk. She goes around the village saying guilt words to every Mobby for a sneaky trick. Deep heart, though, it is clear she has nothing but happy feels to have him back. It's adorable. Ah, you're back. So what did you find out? The only thing she ever talks about is you. And she treasures whatever you gave her earlier. Ha! She really thinks so much of me. I say the Moblin help hands love nothing more than helping their charges. And it seems it's true, though it wouldn't hurt for her to show it a little more often. But that's not the only thing you learned, and I thank you for it. You've given me exactly what I need, so I suppose it's about time I told you what I need it for. The truth is... Uh-oh. Is Nolly still hard at hand helping? Yes, she is. So thank you for not bothering us. You do remember that I specifically asked you to leave me be until my work was complete? Always such angry words. Muhammad means no bother. She just needs to do daily mob duty, sharpening tools and silly sparkly shine. And I'm telling you that I don't need you to. Not now anyway. I'm almost retired. All my commissions are already dealt with. Till the end of the day of the Pot Pack, Muhammad will uphold her pet part. It is her duty as help hand. Why do you always have to be so... I'm sorry, move him up, but I'm going to have to put my foot down. I expressly forbid you from touching my tools until my work with Dolly is finished. The movement will do as Fry asks, though it makes her shamefaced. She will hand her into other duties. If Enfray needs her, he has only to hail call. I wish I didn't have to do that, but I'll be needing every one of those tools for him to achieve my aim. That aim being to make a farewell present to for Movemuk. I knew it. In all the years I've been working here, she's been my guardian angel, answering my every prayer before it even makes it to my lips. Even in these recent times, when the help hands have grown too few for the number of pots worn, her service hasn't lapsed in ilm. Now that my service is coming to an end, I wanted to do something just for her, to thank her for everything she's done for me. And despite her knowing me better than myself, I discovered that I didn't really know anything about her at all. I tried to speak with her to learn what really makes her tick, but she always brushed me off. She said her only wish was, as a humble help hand, was to see my wishes realized. That got me thinking. Perhaps she and the other moblins might be more willing to open up to someone who wasn't bound by the Pot Pact. Someone like you. And by all the gods, the plan worked. I have an idea for her present now. All that remains is to craft it. But without Movemuk's help, that might be a little more difficult than usual. If you'd be willing to play help hand a little longer, I'd make it worth your while. Later. And on my own time. Not stream time. Maybe. Oh, that's the main quest. This is the not main quest. This is what I need. You're looking for a twinkle crafter? That's me, most likely. I was one of the moblins. I'm one of the moblins' contracted artisans, specialized in jewelry making. Vendevok was concerned for my safety, you say? I'm kind of her to send me my own personal guard. I've ever been fascinated by the unique visual language of the Yaquai, you see. I often visit this place to bask in its grand imposing glory. I've never once taken a step beyond this point. Beasts that lurk within are far too dangerous to risk delving any further. But with you at my side, I can finally make a detailed study of the rest of the ruins. Such as what remains of them, of course. 500 years have come and gone since the giants returned to their ancestral lands, and they have not been kind to these creations they left behind. Some of the larger structures still remain, this impressive gate for one. They say the Yaquai towered yalms above even the tallest Zabral, but I wonder if their architecture might have played some part in exaggerating those tales, its sheer sense of scale serving to inflate the giant's own. But enough speculation. Let us press on. We have much to discover. Okay. Pillars of stone overlooking the nave. Fascinating, isn't it? The simple combination of geometric shapes naturally draws one's eye to the center, all while maintaining a delicate balance. As the sun traversed the sky, so too would the shadows above the towers above paint patterns on the ground below. And not just any patterns, oh no, calculations. Every stone cut in place with mathematical precision, dividing the movement of the stars and the changing of the seasons. A triumph of both form and function, true artistry. But wait, what's that over there by the cliff's edge? Quickly with me. You're fine, you're fine. Thank you, and forgive me for racing ahead like that. I was so absorbed in examining every element of this place, I clearly forgot the reason I'd never done so before. But if anything is worth risking one's life for, it surely is this. Why, just look at this tower. It's a work of art. The untrained eye might appear a little more than a pile of stone, but look at how each brick is cut and positioned perfectly to align with its neighbors. Not a drop of mortar to hold them in place. The engravings, too, surely have some religious significance. They certainly inspire reverence in me. Yes, inspiring reverence. Why else would the giants build their temple upon the cliff top, if not to make daily proof of their predominance over those who dwelled in the plains below, those who were beneath them in every way? One cannot help but admire them. Their creations should awe and exhilarate us even now, centuries after they've been gone. Thank you, my friend. My passion for jewelry craft had been cooling of late, but now I'm positively burning with inspiration. If the Yokoi's creations can echo through the ages, then so can mine, to Earth and Shire, and eternity. Wow. Eternity, right? Jeez. Slow down there, champ. Well, I just had to see if there is a viewpoint up here. I don't see one. Alright, back to Earth and Shire. Well. Not quite done with the return's cooldown. So, no free teleport. Big thanks for bringing the Twinkle Craft back to us. Not only is he safe and well, but full of mind fruit too. He says he found it in the giant spray place. This need for mind fruit is common among the potsworn. Some try to find it in history, some in nature, some even in firewater. Geralt, are you here? It is our side of the pot pat that to keep them well supplied with it, a duty that is a constant source of brain pain. But oh, the ideas they come up with when they have it. Such fresh thinking. Vendevault cannot wait to see what our friendly Trickle Craft or Wrangle crafts next. Cool. Give me a ring. It helps, but it's not gonna make the difference. Not too many fires. Was there something I could help you with? I am told you were the victim of a bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? Oh, goodness, I thought I recognized you. I'll tell you everything I remember, second promise. The scoundrel Wałkiska, who's ambushed me. You know the name of your attacker? There's no mistaking that here. All my peddler friends have stories of that notorious bandit leader and his predations. Wałkiska and his gang will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pelts. And with no fresh quarry coming up the broken stairs, they had to become more creative. I wonder why he went after Lamati. He likely thinks to ransom her for a royal sum. I expect he'll soon make his demands, but I don't intend to wait. We'll find this villain first and deliver his deserved payment in person. So, what say you to a small deception? I will assume the role of a well-to-do merchant and lure Wałkiska out of Kaimi. Then, when he comes sniffing about, we'll catch the rat by the tail. Sounds fine enough to me. An excellent plan, and I have just the right garments for your disguise. At especially discounted price, of course. A brush with the bandits hasn't dampened your mercantile spirit, I see. Very well, I accept your generous deal. Oh boy. Now we lay the bait. I will precede you into many fires to make my presence known. You follow me on behind, boasting to those along the way of how you pay me a hefty purse in exchange for a rare gemstone or some such. If Wakeska is as quite hungry as they say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. We let him strike, then we spring our trap. Alright. Follow, Kalana's leading her out to fall behind. There, that's the raw fellow. Share with him how happy your imaginary deal with me has made you. Once you put on an appropriate display, we can continue our next performance. A rare gemstone from a Hatsaro merchant, you say? I envy the profit he must have made from such a sale. Since the stairs are destroyed, I have not been able to peddle goods at my usual haunts. Good start, but I would make a certain Wakeska is aware. I can't say his stupid name. Wakeska. Kessa. Blech. These names tie my tongue. That moblin over there looks amenable to conversation. The stage is yours, darling. The Hatsara sold you a sparkle stone for your collection? Well, that explains your giant joy smiles. Bobby is happy for your happiness. Bobby is also jealous of the merchant and all the jiggling shine he must have made. That should be enough, but perhaps one last act to drive it home. Oh, I know exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to have to follow the bandits without getting caught. You see that cheerful Pelu? Tell him the tale of your precious gemstone and then we'll be done with this part of the charade. A passing peddler had the very gemstone you sought for your collection? That is a stroke of luck. And I'll wager the merchant was just as pleased to fill his pockets with your grateful coin, eh? Well, I'm inspired to go on Earth and Pell of my own. Who knows? Maybe opportunity will find me even as it found you. I'm a most valued customer. The profit from a single purchase of yours should see me through weeks of idle leisure. Traveling on such a fat person and no cell sorts is tempting fate, so I shall make Earth and Shire my last stop, then return forthwith to Tuliolal. Wakasa. Did you see that? Never has come for a nibble. You played your part to perfection, Darling. Woman of many talents, just as Thankful and earnestly described. Now let us lure Wakasa out and spring our trap.